Last week, the Governor of the Reserve Bank, Philip Lowe, in one of his last appearances as Australia's chief rate setter, warned that if productivity didn't improve, there would have to be more rate hikes.
He was basically talking about this chart. The problem is unit labour costs, that is, the cost of producing an item for sale. They're rising at the fastest rate since the 1991 recession, which we had to have to bring down unit labour costs. The yellow shading is wages. Now, usually the blue shading of productivity brings down the cost of producing things because businesses can make more for the same wages. But occasionally, like now, productivity falls, so unit labour costs rise more than wages.
Falling productivity like we have at the moment is usually rare and brief. The real problem is that productivity growth has been declining for decades, from 2.2% a year in the 1990s, then 1%, and lately 0.4%, including a big fall in the past 12 months.
Many forests have been mown down to print learned reports that have had no impact, not least by Australia's Productivity Commission, which in March backed a truck up to Parliament and unloaded 9 volumes on the subject, including 71 recommendations and reform directives, as they call them. Worthy things like improved access to tertiary education and job mobility. But my 2 top culprits aren't there. Emails and meetings. There are now 350 billion emails landing in inboxes around the world every day. That's 70 per day for every adult on the planet. And I don't know about you, but I'm dealing with a lot more than my share.
The other big problem is meetings, both in person and now on video. In the past 20 years, time spent in meetings has apparently increased 10% per annum, compound. And some research by an outfit called TeamStage has found that 45% of meetings are utterly pointless. Now, emails and pointless meetings did not make it into the Productivity Commission's report, but I think they should have a meeting about it.